Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more Stormworks. Today we're doing something a little different and we're gonna start a new plane. I'm super excited about this, so let's go ahead and let's get started, right? All right, so we've just built an SR-71. We're pretty much done with that, you guys. It is on the workshop. You guys can download that and you can add and change and do whatever you want to that. If you feel that I have not built it to complete specs, feel free to change that around. I got no problem with that. But today we're gonna build the A-10 Warthog. Same deal. We're gonna start building it, and as we start getting towards the end here, we will we'll put it on the workshop for you guys to play with it. And yeah, you guys can do whatever you want to with it. Now I know there are a couple A-10s on the workshop. I know a couple people have already done these, but I have not done one, so I would like to build one for myself rather than just download one off the workshop. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got a couple things we've got to jump in and we've got to start figuring out here real quick. So let's go ahead and get into the workbench. Few specs on this. It's 57.5 feet wide, it's 53 feet long, and it's 14 feet tall. That's pretty tall for a plane, I feel like. That's like 3 people almost. Let's see, it had a top speed of 518 miles an hour. That will actually be doable. So it had a range of 800 miles, had further with refueling. So yeah, the 518 will actually be super easy to do. We were struggling with the Mach 3 on the SR-71, but we did get pretty close, and I think a couple of you modified the jet to actually go Mach 2 or 3. You got pretty close. But yeah, so that's something we get to worry about. 518 is the speed. Now it had that big massive Gatling gun underneath it, or the Rotary Cannon. How much ammo did that thing carry? Looks like it carried about 1,300 rounds of ammunition, almost 1,400 rounds. And they had an option of firing rate of either 2,100 or 42,000 rounds, so they could double the fire rate. I don't know if that's something we could do with our gun here in game, but we'll have to check it out and see if we can do this. I'll ask around. Maybe some of you guys know how to do this. But let's get in and let's start doing some measurements here. Hang on, let's figure this out. All right, so it's 57.5 long, so that is, let's get rid of that. That's about 17.5 meters. There's no way this is gonna be the length of our plane. Wait, 4 meters. Oh, okay, hang on, here we go. I actually gotta read the right number here. How much can we go? How far but can I come back? There's 17.25. I need 17.5. Okay, so we need an extra block here on the front. Perfect. Boom. There we go. There is the length of our plane. Let's go ahead and slide this over. Perfect. Undo that. Now the width was 53 1/3, which is 16.25 meters wide. Let's get an overhead view of our jet here. And everything on this plane looks pretty centered, so we can actually come off of center here. And, ooh, this might be a little tough. So what did we need? We needed 16.24, so we'll do 8 on one side. Oops, let's do this. Hang on, 8 meters, 8 meters, 8 meters right there. And then we'll do 8 meters on the other side, and that block in the middle will be our 2.5 here. So where is 8? 8 is there. All right, so that is the size of our Warthog. Now we gotta make it 14 feet tall. Hang on. 14 feet tall it's actually 14.7, so it's almost 15. So it's 4.5 meters tall. So, okay, let's figure this out. 4.5 meters. So we'll do, actually, where is all the height at, actually? So if we're looking at from center and we'll use the wings as the bottom, or is it actually including the wheels in that height? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see if we can figure this out. We'll know by the way it looks. 4 meters, 4.5 meters. What is 4? That has to be, yeah, that's gonna have to be including the wheel height, because that's just a ridiculous height there. So we got 2, so let's do 2.25 here, and that's the wheel height, and then you do another 2.25 on top. Actually, we can get rid of 1 because we got a 2.5 on the body. Yeah, that looks about right, honestly. I know that just looks like a weak snowflake right here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But this is our this is what we need to work within. So this is our wingspan, the length, and the height of our plane. All right. So they say this thing was built around the actual cannon. So let's go ahead and let's get our rotary cannon. Let's go ahead and build it around this thing. What is this? Oh, oil rig rotary. Okay. So we're gonna plop this down. This is probably not gonna be in the right spot. I'm guessing this is all probably included in the length, right? And I think that sticks out probably like by 1, so we can get rid of a block like that. All this is gonna probably change, but we've got to figure out, oh, I hate that this is here. Why couldn't this be on the back side here? Because if this was here, then you could just line up then you can just line up drums on the back like this. Oh, it'll be so much easier and so much like slimmer. Can you give us an option? Maybe have both. Have one here and one here. Be a simple update, and even maybe have an option to where you want to eject, side or top. That would be a nice little addition too. I mean, I know you guys can do it. All right, so we've got to make this fit right now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put mirror mode on just so we can have some symmetry with these parts. All right, so we're gonna come up. Where is the next piece? There is a junction. Nope, I don't need a junction. I need a belt. And we need another one of these. All right, and then we're gonna need to turn backwards. Where is it? This guy here. All right, that can go like that. Then we'll grab another feed. Now we've got it set up. That's not too bad. Honestly, that's not too bad. It's a little wide, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, let's come back with the large drums, right? You think that'd be enough to, or does that hang too low? Ooh, the wheel is right here as well. The landing gear is right here, right behind this. So something we might have to do is actually bring our ammunition back further. Oh, these are draggable. Oh, they did something good here. These are draggable. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to fit a wheel in this section here, and it's got to fold up, and it's got to, oh my gosh, there's so much it's got to do right here. But it goes all the way up to the front here. So maybe what we could do is we could fake this. We could move this further back to the center and then just run a barrel extension down, and that would give us room for our landing gear to pop up in here. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll grab this, we'll grab all our stuff, which means we can actually hide this better. So I think this is a good thing. Copy, cut. We can just put this all the way back here. For now, see, the landing gear comes up into here. So we could do it like that. We just need to have room for the landing gear. So we came from here. Okay, hang on. I gotta make sure that I don't lose this measurement. There we go. Clear, cut. Maybe right there. Let's go to the barrel extensions. Where are they? For the rotary cannons. They are somewhere. There we go. This will let us know if we are sticking out too far. I think we're sticking out too far, so we can come back one more block. Clear, cut. Go back one. Paste it. We'll do this all over again. All right, so it sticks out by one right there. Perfect. We'll bring that out to like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of this. And we can attach that to that. Perfect. Everything is done now. Now we can figure out how. Somewhere in here is the landing gear. And I hate that I'm kind of jumping around doing this, but I got to figure this out because of how weird all this is. Okay, so we'll just do some blocks on the side, like so. We'll fill that in like that. Okay. Looks like there's a 2x1 kind of block there. It looks kind of like that. Not bad. It's already looking like it. Let's see. I think it's going to have to be the 2x1s up here to get that super bulky shape up front. Yeah, I think that's it, honestly. Okay, let me just do it like this. I just kind of want to see the shape. And actually, if it comes all the way up to here, that means, okay, so we can have the glass come up. The glass can come up here. It can come across here. It can go down just a little bit. And then it comes back into this shape. And that's perfect. So it'll come down, and then the wing sections, the wing tips back here will actually be up at this height. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right. So we don't need all of this. We just need kind of some reference there. I don't know how to do these wheels. Let's do a pivot. We can start with some of this stuff here. And I think I was saying, let's see, the wheel needs to be somewhere under it's like directly under the cockpit. So it's like right about there. Then it comes down to there. Delete that. Let's get our wheels. A medium wheel is way too big. Oh, this is one of it's one of these, but it's gonna be in the way. So maybe one of these. These are too big. This might be it though. It's between this one and that one, the small wheel. And I think it's gonna be this one because I think we can make this look better. And it looks like the wheel is on this side actually. Okay, so let's get this out. Let's do that. We'll get rid of mirror mode. We can get rid of that and that. We'll grab our wheel and we can stick it in there, which makes it kind of even, but it's not even on this plane. It is actually offset now that I'm looking at it. When you look at it from the front, it's on the side here from this cannon. We could actually cut all this. We can cut it and it's like right there. So it actually slides up next to the cannon. So that actually gives us more room for this. Okay, paste that. We get rid of that. We're gonna stick another one of these in here. Get rid of that, hook that up to there. And then this needs to be mounted to that. And then all of that can be deleted so that this slots up into here. How much is this? One. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks plus the extra wheel section. So that right there is all of the wheel hub. How do we actually get it to work? I don't know. Pipes. I'm gonna make this look a little more slim than it is. There we go. And not too bad, actually. You know what? We can actually do something like this. We'll just put a couple T-pieces down, and we can use some of these, and just kind of make it look like it's actually connected a little bit more. Like that. Sure, why not? I think that's going to probably clip into that, now that I'm looking at that. We're not doing that. We're just gonna do this. All right, so that's done. For now, it's very janky. This is all for the sake of getting shape done. But let's get back onto our rotary cannons. I want to make sure that we get the round count like we should. And what did I say it was? It is 1350 on the rounds. Okay, so we need a... What are these things called? Drums? How much can one drum hold? Let's spawn this in. Let's go find out. Look at this Warthog. It's amazing looking, you guys. 500. Okay, so with some math, we'll need 4 of these. Actually, let's spawn the other ones in so we can do math on these. Drum. And then we'll get the exact amount that we need without any extra weight. Doesn't really matter what these look like. We just need to get them down so we can look at the count on them. All right, so we need four of these. These have 200. So then 1 of these and 1 of these. And that will give us 1300, and we'll be 50 rounds shy. So we could do another one of these at half capacity. Where's this thing going? Sweet. All right, it's already got a mission. It's already on its way. All right, so we'll get the big drums here. We'll do 1. Do I want to do them like this, or do I do up like that? I think I'm gonna do it like that. That's gonna be more snug, and then we can fix this. Ooh, okay. Hang on. Lots of problems. We'll do it like that. We're working this out. We'll get it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Needed 1 of these. 1, and then 2 of these. Are we gonna have enough room for all of this? Ooh. And then 2 of those. That is the ammo capacity of the rotary cannon. Let's get rid of this. Holy crap. Okay, so a lot of ammunition in there. Actually, I don't think it's too bad. I think we can actually work with this a little bit. Let's look at it like this. It's not bad. Not bad. It doesn't actually start, you know, like going up. Let's see, hang on, let's do this. We're gonna have to add an extra block under here for hiding everything. You can do it like this. Then we come back here with a 1x4, and that goes up like that. It almost, you know what? The A-10's almost a straight line back here. It has some upward bits, but it's not a lot. We almost need like a 1x8 for this. I could kind of come to there. I'm gonna try to do this as vanilla as possible so that we can actually get this, so a lot of you guys can enjoy this. We've got that in the back here. Let's do this. How do I want to do this? I think maybe we'll go like here and we'll rework all this. Hang on. I've got this, you guys. We got this. It's trying to find that initial shape. But do we leave it like that? Because let's see, get control surfaces. It's really just got some big square control surfaces. I mean, this thing is gonna have some easy. There's gonna be easy parts on this, and there will be definitely some hard parts on this. So that is correct. They're just the wrong way. We'll have to do some blocks there. Grab that control surfaces. Try that again. Okay, nice. Okay, let's get rid of all of that except our marker. And then from here, it actually looks like it goes kind of up like that. We're not gonna be able to do that because the front has to be like that as well. And we're having to work within the restrictions of Stormworks. What just happened there? All right, so we'll do this. We'll come up. We can stop it right there. There's a little bit of a curve. And it's not gonna be as tall as it needs to be, but it'll be close. So we go there. Man, am I already gonna have to cram a control surface in here? How's that gonna work? Like that? Okay. Okay, not bad. And then we'll go something like that. And then like that. I'm trying to get that little bit of a swoop that it has. Oh my gosh, why does it build opposite of what you want it to do? Yeah, I don't like that at all. Almost want to do this. And then on the bottom, I could do that. And that kind of looks like the A-10's rear a little bit. I could probably go like this with it. That's a little better. It's weird, but it is better. Actually, I think what I'll do, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this out by 1, just because it feels like it's so close in there. And I think that'll work better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. Okay, looking back down on top of this thing, these should have come forward some. These actually need to be a lot chunkier. All right, so let's fix all this. Let's come back here. Let's cut this. All right, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna move it back. I think by 1 right now. So now we're gonna cut these guys. I think I'll move these forward one. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. All right. Actually, I need to move these by 2 because I want to do an extra block here. Okay, clear, cut, move it by 2, paste it. We'll come over here. We're going to cut this. We'll clear. Make sure we get all of what we want and not the other stuff. Okay, we got that. 1, 2, 3. Paste it. That look good. Okay, we'll merge these. Merge that. Merge that. We'll put a block across there because that actually fills that in a lot better. And actually, I think what we do is we'll do the wedge. Now, how do I fix this? Gonna have to be like that. We can do this. That'll look a lot better. There we go. Perfect. Got it done. This block here, we'll go ahead and clear that. We'll put one in there like that. Smooth that out. It's coming along. It's coming along. Let's get. I don't like these. These are not part of it. They're just kind of there for show. Let's figure out these wings here. So they look like they're probably about, let's see, this distance here, that distance there. We can fill in all of, let's fill in all of that and look down on it and see what that looks like. Okay. There's some flat section here, and then it kind of swoops back a little bit. Are the 1x4s, are they going to be enough or too much? I think they might be too much. It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll do a little bit, and I think like that will help us out a little bit. I feel like that's too much though. The wing looks too big now. I feel like that is a good wing size. I wish I had measurements of this. Hang on, let's figure this out. I can eyeball this because we know we've got some math here. We know that we are 70 blocks long, something like that. We'll say 70 for doing math. So that's almost a quarter of 70, which would be like 17 and a half. There's no way this is 17 and a half blocks. That's 17. Maybe on the inside it is. You know, looking at it, it's probably that size. Because then you have the engine takes up most of this space right here, and then the rest is cockpit. Honestly, yeah, I think, yeah, it does. It comes to about right there. Okay. Okie dokie. We'll go to about right there then. It's gonna feel weird. We're gonna have to like really shape this out to make this look right. Why does that feel way too big? Okay, so we'll say that right here, and we can do this underneath. There's like a little thing that juts out. It kind of goes like that, and it's kind of got this little piece underneath here like that. And then from there is where it starts to kind of taper back. I really wish we had a 1x8. I really wish we had a 1x8. Even a 1x6. I mean, this kind of works. Kinda. It just feels so big. I guess it won't feel as big once we throw the engines in there. Maybe that will help us out. Okay, so let's get all this in. Oops. Let's do that. There is some body. Let's see, the cockpit's across there. The body comes back almost straight in line to here. And we're gonna have to do this again to get to there. This is so weird looking because it has to taper back here, but we don't have the block for it. So I'm not sure how to go about this. But all this, yeah, this is in line here. This is in line here. So this needs to come down more. I think I went up too much here. Get rid of this. We get rid of this. We don't need, let's see, we get rid of all that. Let's see, windows. I'm jumping all over the place here because I'm trying to get the shape down, which is really awkward right now. So we'll do, say, a window across there. Okay, and then we can do a 1x3 for that. It's got a nice long cockpit, so we can do it like that. Then we can come in here with a 1x1 like that. And then from there, it can come straight back. Oh, but it doesn't. I hate that it builds like that. I hate that it builds like that. Okay. So from there, it comes back, and it's just a slow taper. It's just a slow taper to here. This is going to be a tough section back here, you guys. It's going to be a really tough section to get working. Let me come back to the wings here. Actually, let's go back to jets. What are those going to look like? How big are these guys? We're going to need the large intake fans, and those are going to be practically right there. Let's cut these guys and move them. Cut. They need to be way out here like this. Making like right there. Paste. How many blocks is that? Like three blocks off like that. Man, those are close. All right, I think they need to go back a couple blocks. Let's do that. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Cut it. We can go back to about there, I think. I think that's better. Let's connect these guys up so they don't fall on the ground. There we go. It's getting there. It's starting to look like it. I'm really unhappy with these wings though. Really unhappy with the wings. Let's go control surfaces. Spell control surfaces the right way. Control. These guys are pretty big. I think the mediums fit in that spot pretty good. And it's probably gonna be this spot right here because it needs to taper to there. Yeah, it's just too much taper. The 1x4s are too much taper, honestly. I think we're gonna end up with some, God, I just hate this. I hate the way this looks. And I still feel like this is too long. It still feels like it's too big because it comes back. Yeah, I think it comes back to about there, maybe even one less, like that. And, oh, and these wings tilt up right here. They've got kind of like a swoop. So even that, we've got to come in here and we've got to put some pivots here to make these go up. Oh, okay. Let's get that done too. All right, that should be good like that. Let's cut this. Cut that, paste it. Do the same thing the other side. All right, that's pasted. Get rid of that. Let's make sure this all connects to here. Okay, I hate the way it builds. All right, we'll start merging this together and then we can build off of that as well. Get that to that. And let's get a constant number. I want constant number. And we'll just set that right there for now. And this is going to go to our pivots. And there's not much, I guess camber is the right word for this. There's not much here. So we're just gonna do like 0.1. I wanna see what that looks like. That looks like we need to put infinite electric on. There we go. All right, it's got that little lip. Okay, now, okay, I do see a little detail that we can do here underneath with these wedges. Because it's got like that kind of little thing on it when it tilts up. These, I don't know if these are fuel pods or what these are, but these are a little bigger, bulkier kind of things underneath here. I'm about to do some more research. You guys are going to give me a ton of information in the chat. You guys always do. It's always great when we have these builds because we build together. Let's just do all this. Let's just we'll just make it look like it's something. There's that little piece that juts forward. Perfect. We're gonna have to do some bodybuilding and yeah, what do we need? Some more wheels. Wheels go back here as well. Where do they fold up at? Probably up under this little section here. There's probably enough wing section here for them to hide up into. Oh wait, these are the, oh, this is what hides the landing gear. So we might do some reconstruction on this because these also have to hide wheels. Okay, we can do like this, like that. We'll grab ourselves a wheel. Do I want to put it on, which side do we want? I think I want it on this side. Okay, grab the wheel, delete, stick it there like that. Yeah, those fold up into that. Okay, so I'm about to rebuild these for that to work. I get it now. Okay, but as you can see, we are getting there. Let's spawn this in, see what this looks like. That's starting to look like an A-10. It's pretty much the framework. We can come in here and I think a lot of this is going to be built out to about there. And we can just build these nacelles out a little bit. We'll probably rebuild them when we come back and work on our jets, but just for the sake of looks, let's go ahead and get some of this done. There we go. They're not exact. They got some taper towards the back, but I just kind of wanted to give it that look. Yeah, it's a little big back here. Oh, we got some blocks missing here too. Anyway, it is what it is. I just kind of wanted to get those on there and kind of see what it's going to look like with some big old honking engines. Front view, we're getting there. These little guys here, these are gonna have to be bigger. Clearly, now that I know what they're for, we're gonna make those bigger. I really think we're gonna end up doing some XML on the wings, just on this front section and maybe a little bit on this back section because the taper is, it's something we don't have in game. And I think the same thing here, we're gonna have to do some XML here. And I don't think we'll have to do much on the top because it's all gonna be hidden behind these jets, but we might. Oh, we need to connect these up. That's gonna bite us in the long run here. All right, that's all hooked up. Cool. All right, so that won't be a problem when we finish building this thing. But yeah, we're building an A-10 Warthog, you guys. If you guys are excited about this, let me know with a comment down below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Again, when I am done with this, or when I'm close to done with this, I'll go ahead and put this up on the workshop so that you guys can play with it, change it, manipulate it, do whatever you want to with it. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one.